Hey guys, this is SnackDeck8, and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid. This is part 2, and last time we were here in this elevator-ish type room with this thing which is supposed to be flashing, but it doesn't look like it on the capture card, because I guess for some reason, with all the advances in technology that we have today, a capture card still cannot capture flashing graphics from 1986. But, you know, that's just sometimes how things are. We're gonna take it downward. You can't really see Samus or the elevator on there, but, she's just kinda riding on down. My phone just went beep-dee-doo-doo because I got a picture message. So, sorry if you heard that. Anyway, this is a new area with these creepy, non-important little demon guys who I'm not really sure what those are supposed to be. But, this is Norfair. This is, definitely, or by far the biggest. I think it's the biggest, if not the biggest that it's one of. But it's a huge area, and we're going to be coming back here multiple times. Right now we're going to get a couple items and some more missiles and a bunch of good pickup stuff. So enjoy. Let's see, we got some new enemies already. We had those flying guys, which I don't think you've seen before, and those fire heads, which are kind of just like the zoomers of this area. This area is very heat and fiery type based. You can see there's lava down there on the ground, which will hurt you. I would jump in it to show you, but I don't want to get hurt. You may have noticed that my health is higher than when we last left off. That's because I went and battled some enemies so I could fill it up, because this is by no means an easy stretch of the game, as we still only have 2 health bars, 1 energy tank, and some pretty tough stuff around here. So you see here, it looks like the wall, or there's a wall and the corridor ends off, but there is a hidden passage in here which we can morph ball into. This is one of the staples of the Metroid series. The series is very notorious for doing hidden walls and hidden floors and stuff. It's kind of difficult to know where they're going to be in this game, in all honesty. I think that the mechanic of the games gets much better over time. See, in this game you kind of have to like run up against and or bomb everything if you want to 100% complete it. It's really cool. Like, it's a really cool. It makes the game feel a lot more like mysterious and just really cool. I said that like 3 times. Did I tell you this game was cool? Because it is. Ooh, just sniped that guy out. So yeah, both my LPs went up, and I was pretty happy with the way they were received. Like, I think it's good and bad in the way that I don't get the most views on my videos. Like, I'm not gonna be whining. I don't want to whine about that or something, because that's just obnoxious. There are co-LPers who do that to no end, and it just kind of gets on my nerves. Let's grab this missile and then I'll keep talking. I don't know why it's not letting me jump up here. Or it wasn't. I don't know. Glitchy NES games for the win. These little purple, like, fiery guys, I'm not sure what they are. I think they only appear, like, here and maybe in one other spot. There's nothing else past here. We're gonna turn back now. But they're just weird, and they never seem to, like, follow you or do whatever. It seems like they're one of those enemies that don't do what they're supposed to do. And it's weird like that. I don't really know what their purpose is. They show up in Zero Mission, which is the Game Boy Advance port of this, and they like follow you around and stuff. But in this one, it most of the time just seems like they're just like they get stuck or something and they just hang around. I'm not hitting this guy. Here we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, well, like I know there are some LPers who aren't like to complain about the number of views they get in proportion to the numbers of subscribers they get, which I can understand, because like if you have a large amount of subscribers, it is frustrating to see. We wanted to trap this guy over here, which is what I was trying to do, and that worked, because he would have been a pain in the butt trying to jump on this platform. Like, I can understand that, like, you put your hard work into this and you don't get as many views as you should, but as long as there are some people getting entertained, I still think, like, it's okay, and really you should be doing this for your own personal satisfaction. I don't want to sound all preachy here, but it is true. but like I feel like I don't get the most views. Metroid only got like, I don't even think it broke 70, but you know, there were a lot of good like comments and welcoming stuff, and I feel like that's better than views in a sense, because you have at least like a dedicated fan base who always comments. Like, I see the same guys commenting on my videos like every time one goes up, and that just makes me really happy. And you know who you are if you're one of those like every video without fail commenters, and I just want to let you know that I really appreciate that. And I hope this isn't the first time you've heard me say that, because I know I've said it a couple other times, but I do. That's great. I love it when people, or when I see stuff like that. This is a really long room, and you won't have a lot of health coming into here because it can get kind of annoying. I'm gonna see if I can pick up some more missiles, because I think we might need more than the 5 that we have right now. It's also a good room to like kind of do some grinding in, but there's a better place just up top. Those pipes that we saw in the last episode with the little like hornet beetle or little beetle things coming out, those will just keep respawning. So if you're low on health and you don't want to die, which no one wants to die in this game, trust me, that's probably the best place to get more health, is those little respawn points. Of course, if you don't remember those in the last video, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah. So, great commentary, Snack. Talking about things people might not remember. We need to break a hole in that wall just so we can get across here. You see I fell in the lava and lost quite a considerable amount of health. The lava is very dangerous. I would, at least at this point in the game, say avoid it at all costs. So now we want to go down here, and we don't want to go in that door yet. There's a really challenging room in that door that I like to save for later. We want to drop through here because we have a hidden passageway through the floor, which I don't know how anyone would ever think to find that, but you know, I guess that's kind of the charm of this game in its own way. That did not kill him. There we go. That's much better. I like to have missiles, because I like to use missiles, and you can't use missiles without having them. So anyway, we're going to go through here. This is another, as we can see by music change, there will probably be a new power-up behind this door. Because what else is behind red doors than power-ups? And it looks as if I was right. There is. Now I didn't mention this last time, but these statues holding the power-ups, those are called Chozo statues. They're modeled in the image of the Chozo race, which is sort of like this ancient alien race of like birdmen. They're very important throughout the series. They appear in like nearly every Metroid game. Not the living beings, but their works and their statues and stuff. They're also the creatures that took Samus in when she was orphaned and gave her her power suit. So very important. And this item we have here is called the, well, I won't show you, but these are the high jump boots, which, surprisingly enough, allow you to jump high. You can jump much higher than before. Really useful for getting to places that we may have already seen, but wouldn't have been able to reach. And just pretty useful and all. I feel like the jump is pretty good, even when it does go this high. It never gets, like, too floaty or uncontrollable, which doesn't seem like something that, like, nowadays, people would say, like, if a jump is, like, floaty or something, it's a bad game. But back in the day, like, if good game design was just, like, whether or not this works, really. And I think it's pretty miraculous that the controls on the original Metroid are as tight as they are, because they are really good. I think we want to go one up now. Oop. I like to think of this hallway as, like, there's 3 doors on the top level, and then you go down to the bottom and there's more down there. But I think this is not the one we want to go through. We want to go through the one before the ceiling, right before the ceiling comes. See, I don't think you can make that jump without the high jump boots. Is this it? Yes. This is the one we want to go through. So yeah, that hallway is always just really confuses me, because there's like these rooms with these little hopping guys, and like all 3 of like the corridors above that like floor, and I always just get confused when I walk in. Here we got a whole slew of missile expansions. Here's another one. And then lo and behold, to the left here again is another one of these flying guys. The best way to get rid of them is just a missile. Don't try bother shooting them because it will take forever. A third missile expansion, so that's 3 in one room. So we really start picking up these things fast. Last episode we had 5, and now we're up to 20, I believe. Because they come in 5s, and is this the only other 3 we've gotten? I think it is. No, 21. We must have 25 missile capacity then. Yeah, boy. That's how we do it! Missiles up in the hood! I am being so lame. Oh, my bad. Yeah. What was I talking about? So yeah, videos went successfully, as far as like feedback and stuff goes. As far as technical stuff goes, they didn't go that great. You probably all know what happened with Tales of Symphonia. I sincerely apologize for that. It seems like pretty much everything that could have gone wrong in that video did. And that was kind of obnoxious. But, you know, learn from your mistakes, I always say. We've got another missile expansion. If we walk over here just a little bit, what could it be, kiddies? Oh. What could it be, kiddies? Another missile expansion. And that's the last one we're gonna get in this video, I promise. Alright, so let's go through here. We got another hidden wall. Or a little hidden compartment in the floor. I always think that's really cool. I don't know. Something about it's just cool. When you get here, we gotta blast our way through each of these blocks individually. They do look far sturdier. Here we got a new enemy. I don't know what these things are called. They kind of look like the bubbles from Zelda. Well, I mean, I think I might just be saying that because they are bubbles. But then the Zelda enemy isn't a bubble, it's like a skull. I don't know really how that makes sense. I don't know. Don't even listen to me anymore, just watch the game. And here, there's nothing up here, so don't even bother. We just want to drop down. Ooh, I luckily dodged those guys. And just get rid of you. See if I can pick up some health. I want to keep my health full because Norfair is a tough place. And I'm doing surprisingly well. I've usually died by this point. Told you I'm not the best at this game. Douche, yeah. Okay, and then let's see if we can get through here. We can. I know we can get through here because I know where we're going. Which is a shocker, kind of, because I usually never know where we're going in LPs. So here's another power-up. See, it resembles the long beam that we got before, but it's blue. I wonder what it could be. Any guesses? No? Well, I'll show you. You can see we shoot out a different sounding blue blast, which makes you think of The Office when he's like, what flavor of Powerade is it? Blue? Blue is not a flavor. And there's like Blue Blast. Oh, Blue Blast! Yeah, I love that show. Why am I trying to go? Wait, is there? Yes, there's a wall here. For a second there, I thought I might have gotten confused. But, yeah, hold on. Let's see if I can jump down here. Yeah. What this, power-up does is, if you shoot an enemy with it, you see it will freeze them. And this is the aptly named Ice Beam, the second of the 3 beams in this game, the first being the one we started out with. And we have the Ice Beam, which can freeze enemies, and then there's one that we haven't seen yet that will come quite considerably later. So let's jump down, and I'll show you a little bit more about this. You can shoot an enemy once to freeze it, you can shoot it again to make it move again, and, you know, so on. Now this is not my favorite beam for that reason right there, because I feel like it just takes so much longer to kill the enemies, and if you're trying to shoot them before they move, it can just get really frustrating trying to shoot what you want. Wait. This is the second door, I think. So we want to go down here. Ow. And freeze you. Now we can finally do something to these back and forth guys, which were, if I didn't explain it before, they were invincible up until this point. You can't destroy those. This is the one on the ground, right? Is that the right? Yeah, this is the right way. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. So we gotta go back to this long room. I guess I could do some vlogging while we're making our way back. I think I'm gonna get back to the entrance to Norfair and call this a video, because the last 2 were long, and I know not everybody likes to watch long videos. There's something you can do that's cool though with the Ice Beam if you freeze an opponent and then just use a missile. Like it stops them in their tracks so they can get. Oh no, this is not the right one. This is the wrong door. Wrong door. Wrong door. Don't go in here. That's dangerous. So it's the next one up that I need to go to. Good to know. Ooh. Yeah. So what was I talking about? I was gonna do some vlogging. Yeah. So, I'm kind of making this a short part also because, I need to get to bed. Because I have to go to work tomorrow, which I'm not too excited about. I like getting money and, you know, all of the activities that come from that. But, like, I don't know, it's such a pain. And this is like my first weekend back, and you'd think I would like more time, but no, I just have to go straight from school to work, which is really just one chore to the next. I mean, I don't want to say school's a complete waste of time, because it's not. Like, you do get educated, but, I don't know, it's a pain. It's a pain in the rear end. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of bummed about that. And I have to get up at 7:30, which sucks even more, and so I'm going to try to make this quick, because it is considerably late at night, and I need to get myself a good night's sleep, so as I can be well rested and brimming with positivity for my job tomorrow. You know what? Maybe we will do some more stuff. I don't know. If I gotta make the decision, now's the time. Should I do this? No, we're not gonna do it. No. Next time on Let's Play Metroid, we will go back up to, well, actually, let me go back up to Brinstar, and then we'll end it off. We'll go back up, or be back up here in just a second, and we will, get some power-ups with our new high jump boots and ice beam that we weren't able to get before, and maybe make it to a new area. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how much time it takes. So until then, I've been SnackAttack8, and I will see you guys next time. Later!